Greetings, fellow Ambazonians, all across the globe, our people in for ground zero, the one the way they live for IDP camps, the one the way they live for refugee camps and for inside Nigeria, for Libya, for Cyprus, and the one the way we want to talk for them, even for South America. I want to bring una revolutionary greetings, una welcome for this platform. And today, I want to bring una update for what will happen for ground zero. For this very, very bad case where una ran see where La Republic to Cameroon, they enter for inside come, then kill one of our mommy for the way na queen mother, Mrs. Ngochia, when a queen mother for inside Mojang village for inside Boyo for come. So now a very, very big blow for our people them for inside come, they see mourn this passing for this one mommy. And around camp for can give the update. Finally, the Cameroon government, through this their propaganda machine, when they be behind all this target them for the Cameroon military, they don't put out a statement. I'll play the audio for the statement. They want try to blame the mommy where they can kill it for a house, born alive together with his own daughter. Say now they be the Harbor Ambazonian fighter them, they use their house for launch the attack against the Cameroon military way. If it pass for inside come day, I will play that audio them later. And then also, we don't hear say they don't release Mbu Jires, one of those university students, the way that so-called Moja if you catch them, display their dead body, and then the one way be there for prison they don't release it also. I will bring that one for now. But today we want focus for this particular case for inside Boyo for Biango, because the Cameroon military, the woman where they kill him for the Imami too, he didn't just die yesterday. I don't just get the message yesterday for Imami where Imami didn't die. Imami didn't die as a result of a shock. Say Pekin he died for palace, then born a Pekin alive for the kind way where the Pekin die. No be one way the Mami if he live again, just shock he don't take the Mami he don't die. Do one a very, very sad story, and it remind we of why we fight this war. And it also remind we now from this issue that for inside Belu, now it make me a joint self-defense. When I remember when they be kill some Soya woman, now the thing that way be push me kaput and a joint self-defense fully. Because up to then will be the support students that meet and take action for stop school, support students that meet and sabotage their own school them for join all the protests will be the protests they make no money no go for school. So today the Ransi come again. The Cameroon army come born one mommy, queen mother for inside palace for come. I don't talk this issue because the one make will begin see the dead body then for our own people, then they make it being a normal thing. We no go ever accept that. Under normal circumstances, I don't talk for inside my podcast. Then kill a woman like this one, mommy for chief. No be woman where they touch him. Under normal circumstances, this for even trigger a tribal war. All the gun the way they keep up for palace now for do it with them. So today I go on for camp talk about this issue, give una the new updates, give una the message where the Cameroon their propagandists they put up outside as explanation for what will happen, and then talk also about the way they release for Mbu Jires. Like case will then follow them up very, very seriously. So I want first of all for acknowledge two people there, because this struggle for many people then are politics. This struggle for many people then are an abstract issue, talking about things that are not very tangible. But for those of us who are engaged with our people in ground zero, who feel their pain, it is about these individual cases that has caused us so much pain that we have come to the conclusion that we cannot live with La Republic anymore. That have come to the conclusion that justify us picking up arms to fight and defend our own nation, to cut off from these people because of all these crimes they have committed against our own people. This is the reasons why we fight. This is the reasons why I do what I do. Because there is no way a normal human being will sit and watch such an act of terrorism committed against your own people and you stay quiet. It's just not possible. And then you claim to be speaking for the public or have a heart for the people. Imagine those families of these people. They will never walk away from it. That pain will be with them forever. From Julius Akum to Mami Appiah, Sam Sawyer. The list go on and on and on, the ones that we have never heard about. So first I want for appreciate our FOCOM, how don't come out for can talk, because na man way na person we get title for palace, and a person way Cameroon government they don't give it title. It don't show example say if all our so-called elites them, people them where they don't put them say that they be there for position them, if all they be get hard for our people them where they be done to kill them from the beginning of this war, the war not forever go this long. Imagine if all the chief them for Manu, that way they be the worker born village them for Manu, all the fund them for inside Kwakwa, that way they be the born the places them for inside Kwakwa, they all be stand up talk say this is not correct, we cannot accept this. If they be all put the life of their people them in front, perhaps they want for day the way we did. If all even the so-called parliamentarians we will know say them put them for them, put them, na Cameroon government and just give them, no say they elect them. If all of those people they be get conscience, they be stand up, talk say no, this is not acceptable. When I see time where they key Martinez Zogo, have francophone their own chief them, when they chop money for poor beer in hand, now them be the rare people the way they benefit for that this their government. Then stand up, then talk say they go carry that their body goat and go bury them for Vomeka. Cameroon government is shake, then launch investigation, they catch people the way they be killed that woman. We'll see how they stand they talk. We'll not say that they treat we differently. Because if now our own chief they do all those things, they will treat them very differently. Nevertheless, if our chiefs them, then stand up, then speak out, the international community they go recognize them. The Cameroon government, themselves they go shake for place with them day. And they go give our people them the best chance for their plight to be heard. So today I want to first acknowledge and appreciate FOCOM for being bold and speaking out. It don't justify a title. Because if you carry traditional title, the reason why you get that title now for defend your people then. The reason why they give anybody traditional title now for speak out for your people the way they know speak. The reason why they call some person say you been an elite, it means say you get that mindset and that concern, you get that respect out of your own village where if you speak on behalf of the people of your village. So if you get traditional title for instance come, religious title for instance come, when I get any cultural group for instance come, if una no fit talk about this issue, then I don't see any reason why una they gather, why una they meet up. No reason at all. Look at how come people they dress for America, they get convention, all man they come for they can dance. All that dance now for waiting, what are they celebrating? If their own mother, that means the mommy for palace will be killed in this way, they will stay quiet. But in any case, I will play the video for a FOCOM. Maybe we'll go through that video because wait talking for that video, it not just be a response to that action will happen for Instacom, but it speaks volume about way Ambazonia a be about and which will demand them as justice. So maybe we'll watch this video together and I will provide analysis for the video as well when the show is going to go on. So
fellow countrymen, good day. I got up this morning. Who am I? Bobe Yerima Afocom, a notable in the Palace. I got up this morning, I could not get out of my house. Why? Because of the recent happenings in general. Many of you have been asking since 2016 that I, as an elite in the region, why am I not talking? I used to take time to bring out a song, and I always bring out a song on what is going to happen if we are not careful. And all of you are aware that some of my messages which I passed 30 years ago, the things are happening today. But today I have decided to talk. Today I will be addressing the elites.
So one of those things and way it happened for inside for inside Boyo, for inside Ambazonia, for inside West Cameroon, for inside Anglophone Cameroon, whatever name you choose for color for inside Southern Cameroon. Now say it start on the 20th of June. Before that, it start with an attack where Ambazonian fighters them. I must be very, very frank so that me Oman know it will happen, the sequence of events. Ambazonian fighter them for inside come as they ran joined together, they call Anana United Forces them for Instacom, then launched a brazen attack targeting a Cameroon military convoy. After provocation from 11 February, 20th May, and all those things where they go on, they respond with a military attack, targeting a military convoy in an isolated route where they lead out of killing a lot of Cameroon terrorist military. The Cameroon military, in response to that attack by Ambazonian armed men, did not go out of the populated areas or isolated areas or in the bushes where everybody knows where those fighters are. As a matter of fact, now public information say the Ambazonian camp their headquarters for inside Boyo, Idena for Abu. The Cameroon military, no go for Abu, no go for any place corner the fighter them, but they choose for go target the community. The first person where they kill him, now some one Christian where they call him Francis Munang. Now it is Francis Munang. There want to be some publication where na some propaganda. Now the Cameroon News Agency, a very neutral and a very fair journalist platform. They report and say the corpse for this farmer, Francis Munang, they ran go take him. After the Rango discovery, they ran already kill him. According to this news publication, the Cameroon military they be catchy. If family them for go take it for Belo, for places they go be go lucky for gendarmerie camp, then go yesterday they ran discover their body now for inside bush. So now the things that will happen. The Cameroon military then catch person with his hand when a farmer, a Christian, go out for their gendarmerie for Belo, then go kill him. That one in no end. Another student where he become go for village from Bamenda, he too hard the ram block road them. He struggle for the comeback for Bamenda, then catch it too, then kill him. When I see what made them Christian people then come they do one protest. Then now, the Cameroon military then go for inside palace for inside Munjang. They ran burn several houses them, according to information we get them. And I then request me they provide we the video footages them so that we show and for our population. Make all man know exactly which way it happened for inside this particular enclave area. They don't enter for inside the palace for Mujang, then kill the queen mother for it. They not only enter Kili, then catch it according to weakness and people the way they run away they catch it. The Cameroon military then jam his chest with gun. The mommy fall. Then drag the mommy go for inside house with his own daughter for inside house, kill them, whether they be kill them or not, but according to his people they talk. They be the woman, they cry how we fire, the sick go on for they mean say the woman die alive, then born it alive. Then born the woman alive, born it picking alive inside the house. So this one not be just an empty, an ordinary woman who they talk about them. Not be just an ordinary house where they go born them. Then go born na palace. Now one of the house then for palace where they for inside Mujang. Born the queen woman for inside mommy, no be even woman, no even man pick if he fiercely carry gun or if he pose a threat for any military searches or any military operation, then catch the mommy, knock him, Bonnie alive. Bonnie alive. They go away, they cry and cry. Can you imagine if there is desecration? This is desecration of the land. Would you see here say there is a curse in a land when some very bad thing happens to the people that be so traumatized where juju they even come up for go clean the place. This one it be the worst possible scenario. And if you see anything where if you call and say na a curse for a land than the killing of the mommy when na he born chief. Now the mommy so inside his skin so born chief. A pikin also a married chief. Now the woman and this for quite away if woman they get some kind sick, some kind thing they for woman for tradition, now they hold them. Now the woman and this so. Now they heard this from Takambung them. Now mommy where they fit stand for some place so they fit cover people them. People that for they run for war. Woman and pikin them, vulnerable people them, they for run for war, can't hide na for the mommy house. Because the kind of house, when military is there for any place, they point all the important people, they house them for them. They tell the one na les autorités, as they call them for la Republic, na les autorités, they house and this. The one na this one is house and this. So they know the place where they know fit enter for day without really effective reason or any legal reason. So no be a random issue. Then choose for go born and kill this woman in house. This woman when an innocent woman. And if they kill a woman like this, it means that nobody will be safe at all. So maybe we hear the address where afore come, it don't put them out, and I will also talk about which way they talk them, so that make our people then get the perspective for which way it happened, and me then capture the gravity of which way this thing it mean.
In our region. Today I will be addressing our fathers who are the fronts of the region. Yes, I will start. You know, in our tradition, we don't ask a question to the phone. The phone talks and we answer. But this time around, I've decided to ask a question. 30 years behind, we were told that the funds are the auxiliaries of the administration. Yes, and today I must ask this question. Is it not the high time for the funds union that we have been hearing of in Northwest region to stand up now as the auxiliary of the administration to appeal to the administration that this cry for salvation, enough is enough. The administration should do something.
So, which way afore come in the talk nothing way any reasonable man. Even if we be talking about reason with people, them how can we reason with people who are this bad? The Republic they will come and kill a woman like this, and then the traditional leader them, where then they let papa for house for our tradition how to respect elder them, especially our traditional leader them. When if you be for house, you say the rank keep picking. People they supposed to be under your protection. The least you go expect na say the phone you go come out, you go talk. The phone you never come out talk. The phone for the where the key imamiso and the key mother-in-law. The mother-in-law don't die now. Na phone Boyne the second from information where they come from the people that for ground for our network for ground. Phone Boyne the second. Na phone where it na for Yaounde it live a very good life. It abandon all things for tradition, but they go collect money as the head for traditional, as the head for village. It chopping money for life for them very well. All of them, in the name of the people. After come to it, then for Yaounde, between Yaounde and come, but at least it don't get the courage for talk. What about the papa them for house? Now, even the La Republic, they claim say they don't put some things in a so-called house of Chiswe, they call and say the assemblies of the funds. Can they not speak out if this is what they were supposed to fight against? How can anybody expect our people to accept this nonsense? How can anybody accept they will come to your village and kill the queen mother and burn her alive? And there is not even a word come out. How can your people? When you hear a folk come talk say, if these same auxiliaries of the states, they know if you can stand talk, me they can't talk, me the people them get some salvation. Salvation for what? Probably not salvation for the pain we were people that ran the film for the past 7 years. Say a trained military of a government on mission, the target population as a whole, they kill anybody at will without any accountability, with complice with the government, with the silence of the elites. The government will always come in to cover up, to show that this is what they actually want. This is the conduct that they actually want. So maybe we'll continue for here to way.
Is it not the highest time? Not the highest time for we, I repeat again, for the false union. It is true that many of you have made me disappear from the region. and taking refuge somewhere else and abandoning even your subjects, which is supposed to die for them. I am a notable, and I must talk today as an elite. I have been decorated by the state, Knight of the National Order of Value, Knight of the Cameroon National Order of Value on my chest here. So I also have my say to this problem today. Please, the auxiliaries of the administration, the silence have been too much. The silence is too much. Can you not break the silence now, please? Because today, we don't know which palace is another target of disaster. See,
You know, go talk am the way he talk am. Now, which palace it go be the next target for La République du Cameroon? They don't attack the palace for inside Bafut UNESCO War Heritage Site. They don't attack them, try for burn them. They don't attack palaces them for inside Manu, inside Meme, inside Ndian. Now, which one go be the next one? Why the people the way they're supposed to talk? Why they need to talk? What does it mean? It shows that they work with La République to do this action. It means that they approve this action. Or na because the thing where they get them for La République, they the one for protect them. They need the one for offend the people the way they give them money. In other words, they fund the House of Chiefs and all those people them. They don't sacrifice this mommy in blood for go take money for La République. They protect for no hurt La République, for no appear for speak out for justice for their own people because they receive money for La République. They don't the one for appease La République du Cameroon. All those people them, they don't chop blood money. Make una see una phone. Why did she don't quiet? Now because they are afraid for hurt La République at the cost of their own mother. They rather allow their own mother to die without any justice. Their people to suffer the pain in silence for them to live their comfortable life and feel accepted by a regime in Yaoundé far away from home. That is the reason why they are quiet.
I was born. I have never heard that even during the conventional war, a palace has been attacked since I was born. So, where it was accidentally, please, we don't know the next palace now. We don't know the next palace. It's an appeal. It's an appeal for me to what is happening. That you should break the silence. Now as one and appeal as the auxiliary of the administration. Please, you cannot be an auxiliary of the administration and then you are not talking to the administration.
So wait way it talk now the truth. If truly this title way Pobia began for this fund them, say them being auxiliaries of the state according to their laws, as I think a presidential degree. I'm not sure whether a parliamentary act or a constitution it give them that power. But if truly they be being the auxiliaries of the state, if truly they be being a representative of the traditional rulers, as Pobia declaim, therefore speak out on behalf of those who have been killed innocently. Innocent people who have been killed. They could have spoken out, put out an official statement, demand for action. Because you would think that maybe they can claim that the government does not really know. Maybe the military did a mistake or whatever excuse they could come up with. But at least these people who are auxiliaries of the state are supposed to be people who are close to the population, who knows what is happening, and they know. Because for whatever purpose you are supposed to be there as the chief and you don't know what is happening. So even in that capacity, they didn't speak up. That is to show you that they are really not an auxiliaries of the state for the people. They are not. All those things are charades. They don't amount to anything. They will not amount to anything. They will not call for justice. They are not there to represent their people. How else can you represent your people if you cannot speak out for a woman like this burnt alive? She cannot speak forever. Her family is lost. Her culture have been destroyed forever.
What is going on? I'm the promoter of the culture of the region in so many ways that the administration is waiting for you to come up to break the silence. My fear is that we don't know the next palace. We don't know the next queen mother.
So what it talk it be true. The so-called administration, they the so-called the wait. Now for the so-called people then, because according to Pobia, il a already put les mesures, il a pris les mesures pour assurer la sécurité, la protéger les citoyens et tout ça. According to what he claimed for the international community, he done put things them in place for resolve the crisis, for resolve the problem, and things that become back normal. So how come did the key people them, burn people them way all man no say na innocent people them? Then the people the way they be done put them, they because on a conciliateur, le conciliateur, give it go big so big tied to them. Who said they for talk? Who said the so-called House of Chiefs, the assembly where they be talk say now they go to talk on behalf of the people? Who said Mrs. Honorine? Wanachia Honorine, where the call herself parliamentarian and the SDF parliamentarian for Bello. Now for the way the mommy come out, that way they catch you for Bamen that they be arrested for Bamen that said we want to do election. Then take money, they release it, go for Yaoundé. He talks with it, the interview, he talks with it. Honorine Wanchia, he talks with it. He represent now the innocent people, them, now them be the victim them. What about this woman now? Is this not a victim? Is this not a victim? Who is fooling who? So our people should wise up.
There is going to be a victim. Yes, we don't know. So that is my appeal to you. I've decided to say it out today that even if you people were sleeping, you should get up now. You cannot be an auxiliary of the administration and then something is happening that you don't talk to the administration. Yes, you don't talk to the administration. And nonsense people are dying, innocent people are dying, innocent men of a uniform are dying. But only the family, the families of this one, be it at the side of the soldier, or be it the innocent ones at the side of the civilian, who are not even aware of what is happening, will continue to die every day, continue to die. And we're sitting there, we are clapping our hands. We're sitting and clapping our hands.
Yeah, they are sleeping and clapping their hands. Talks to the one more mandat for Paul Biya, thanks to the head of state and all these things, and people are dying. And when he talks, they need to talk for the administration, because when things like this happen, you need to talk publicly. You need to put public pressure. It's a public issue. The whole population is suffering. Sometimes even acknowledging the act of these things brings consolation in the heart of the people. But they will not do so because they are part of the system. These are approved conduct. If this were not approved conduct, if this is not what they signed up to, if this is not what they knew in the back of their mind when they were playing the role of enablers and collaborators with Paul Biya, if they didn't know that this is what they were signing up for, they would have been speaking out. Therefore, they talk now. If they not be no. But when they would want to take that rule, say there will be this House of Chiefs, they be know very well say they deal with the government where it kill people them for inside our zone, inside our country. They be know very well. So, ma conclude the
Please, I have said it. Take it serious today, because I may not talk again. I may not talk again. I have said it all today. Yes, the elites, please, I want to stop from here. If not, if I continue, then there are so many of those things in my stomach that I can burst my stomach.
As he don't talk and he don't talk your own. As he talk, plenty things in the belly way. If he talk he go cause more trouble for you, because that regime, now regime way they kill, their solution are only killing. Solution for them na killing. So around here, Bo Herbert, he don't come. Around here, Afuo come. He don't can talk exactly which way it happened for inside come for inside Mojang, and the Cameroon military then too. They don't put out a message. I will play that their audio. They don't release an audio for inside that the propaganda group where they call them another their DR something where they be run by Kunyam Titus, Clovis, and all these terrorists Moja them. They don't put out a message, try to give an explanation for which way happened. In their own way, I will play and we here. It be very offensive for anybody who know the truth. For here, but when listen for which way the Cameroon, their propagandists, they try to justify. When I remember say the Cameroon military one come for day after that attack, now the so-called mayor for inside Fundong, Ndang Dennis, now he call them. He says if we talk for inside chat group them for village, now he call them. But when I hear now the response for the Cameroon military attaché them.
I'm gonna go connect wire and tie on a primitive bombs. Go hide for inside palace, and then you explode police or military their vehicles. Where do you think they're gonna come look for you? They will come look for you for play where you're hiding, my man. So if maybe they go hide for inside palace, they carry boy, they can hide and they cook chop for them, harbor them. Those are the consequences. If you harbor terrorists, they use your premises for their criminal activities, the military has the power to demolish.
So, which way the Cameroon military they talk through their spokespeople, then where they use them for Facebook and all the social media platform for hide, for get some level of deniability. They accuse say this one Mami wanna see for Iso, Mami for Mojang. So other audio they then talk say the boy then use that remote control for bomb that Amokana from inside that palace. And say na the Mami he be the feed that boy them now for the Mami house they be the gather meeting now whether they can bomb the Mami house. What a joke and what a sad big lie. From my conversation with the forces, them I don't really talk for them for get to the bottom of which way happened. For ask them who said they be carried that particular attack. So I'll put up for some video me show na the location where that attack it be actually happen. We're gonna see them. So this attack where it be take place. So this attack now for here, even I look that road for update, where that White House there for day. Now the road that way be the pass for day where that attack it be take place. They record the place where that attack it take place, the quarters where that attack it take place, according to our soldier them, where they don't provide the information. Na Elimiyong. That road they record that road na Elimiyong. It then have a corner Anyajwa around Bingo. You get Bingo 1, Bingo 2. So from the place where that attack happened to the palace where they born that woman, now over 300 kilometers. 300 kilometers with very bad road. For drive motor from the place where they attack the La Republic, their force. Ma play this audio, me gonna see them. We don't pass the place where they attack their truck. All the places that you need for drive past all the house them. The one na Bingo 2, I think na Bingo 1 and Bingo 2. You go for Anyajwa. Now Anyajwa then na the place that way they carry the attack. You pass at this Anyajwa, all this school them, then you go for Bingo. Now Anyajwa market this when I see them. You drive all the way. Anyajwa Fun Palace that. Pass this Fun Palace will be nearer to that boy their place. You pass all this place. Go for 300 kilometers from Anyajwa. That means say from that area where they carry the attack towards Anyajwa for the quarters, they call the quarter na Illumion. You drive for this stay before you go for Bingo. So see the distance. Now Bingo this. So now the houses where them born them, I don't try for give the location with the help of our forces. For the palace, now corner Bingo, how did they call that village again? That village where them born that woman dey, Manjong. Now a small village where actually it just dey out after Bingo. Because the Manjong Fun Palace, now palace where they under come palace, but they get their own small differ language for they. So now the palace this. Now for here them born that woman. Now the house that them born that woman for day. 300 kilometers away from the place where they be carried that attack. So the idea where the Cameroon military they talk say they can't kill that woman now because that woman be the keep Amazonian fighter and he has the cook chop the gear for the house. It be just complete lie because the boy the way they carry where they for inside this place they carry attack. When I visit the distance, the boy where they carry the attack, most of those come them then be far away from buying from the play room and they stay for Munjang. Very far from there. Very, very far. You even get fun palaces then where they before that under palace. If you come over that place and carry the attack, you won't go reach the palace, you go pass through other palace than they. So now just excuse where they make them for cover up their crimes and their war crimes and crimes against our innocent people. The Cameroon government they carry out these terrorist actions against innocent civilian them, and then no say na innocent civilian them, yet they go kill them like this. And who's the fun for come day? All of them be silent. Who's all the so-called elites them for day? All them be silent. Now the woman this, they ran killy, they ran burning for a house. When I remember, before I want join self-defense, now because of such killings, how many use them for this place they need for pick up gun now for fight for this mommy? For fight for their own mommy them. How many use them? They need to pick up guns to fight because nobody no go left mommy then can't kill mommy like the one born is to kill her body way then go free. There must be justice. So when our boy they pick up guns, they are justified in their actions. They are carrying a noble cause. They are fighting for justice. Look at the injustice. These are things that nations will go to war, villages will go to war for this type of killing. So Cameroon, they talk say we the Anglophone them would perceive discrimination. It's not perception. This woman is dying a reality. This is a reality we live with. We need to cry for nothing. If now Martinez Zogo, we will see how the Cameroon will focus on the problem. We will see him. But no be Martinez Jogo. Una remember, I will bring una back more. Remember, inside come what to be happen. Una remember time they be key Sam Sawyer. I might play even the video. I might bring this over video. Me remember some of we again. When they be key Sam Sawyer. Now the thing this way, make them plenty boy and carry gun for inside come.
Hello, Mr. Kapota. I be salo na for that side. I be Sam Sawyer woman. My name na confidence na. They can't hold you for stuff. And they carry you. Go put down for compa. And then the Chakala compa. Katara compa. Take out. In Jandan, they can't hold you for stuff. And then they ask about gun. Then they say, he say no, he don't know about gun.
So now the Sam Sawyer woman this way then kill he, be healthy halfway, the woman may be pregnant. I think the Ayapor Foundation can help rescue the woman because they be threatening the woman again. They come catch the man for store. Sam Sawyer be being a store man where they sell for a store. No man where they go carry gun, go fight war, go can they fight, come back and stay for a store. And the reason why they be targeted the Sam Sawyer now because he be actually work with those military people that they sell them Mbanga. Now he be their main supplier for Mbanga. So Tanwe then key Cameroon terrorist military them. The military they want show for their people them for their own, they say they work. Then just simply turn around for catch person where they feel saying a man where he looks strong head, man where he get dreadlocks for head, they go feel kill and pretend. Because the Cameroon military they no fit enter them bush. Now say they take and kill an innocent boy, be healthy on camera. Now the thing in this way make them boy and carry weapon. Now the thing in this way make them fight with the fight. And the thing in this will fight. We not feel live like this. We cannot. It's not possible. Nobody can accept this nonsense from anybody. You cannot do like this to my family and then I will let you go. It's not possible. It's not. Imagine how many people that inside that village they go stand up. It go be madness if we no fight. It could be madness if we no fight. You know, we don't overshed so many tears. I don't feel cry again because of our people then. I don't feel cry again for our people. Then you just be heartbroken. Every single case. Every single case. So before we finish, I want to talk about Mbu Jires. When I remember Mbu Jires, he and Linus Fonte, we then catch them for University for Boya. Two picking and this then come out for Balikumbat. If I need to make mistake, Balikumbat, but I know say they come out from Dog. Two brothers and this one come out from Dog. We call all my brother, but no be seen a one mama, one papa, two different family, but we then come together because they come out for the same village. Their family, when they the same church for Jires, they share our own brother to for inside Boya University. Hope of the family. They talk say a nation is built by the youth. These are the youths. Moja, where either they with the hate speech for scapegoats, Bamenda people them, Northwesterners them. You don't see them like easy target for murder them, for justify say the fight Amazonian fighters them, waiting only for town to make propaganda. They don't come out, go catch these two boys them because then yesterday they criticized the Kale will be there for a corner for university campus. That is their crime. They will talk about them for university campus. So wait Cameroon military then go for their minicity, catch them two, take them go and back for Semil. Semil, if you don't know what to be Semil, mean a security militaire. That means a military security. Then go down with Semil, torture them, so they kill them. Then call the family. Tell the families to say this so Fonte, Linus, he don't die in crossfire. Say they be fighting a crossfire with Amazonian fighters. Now they lie that way, then tell the family, me they go take it their body. That way the news come for we because to put them aside, then deny forgive that their body. Because that their body it get torture wound them. Then the other brother, the Jires so they be catch it together with, then go force it, put it for ground, put gun for the front, snap and say it be an Amazonian fighter where they don't catch it. I will not say Cameroon law, they talk say if they catch person with the fight war with Cameroon government, they go kill you or they will take you for Konigi. But today they don't finally release it. Even though na good thing say they don't release it, what about all the Amazonian the way they see kill them? What about the one that they did for Konengi? What about the Benji them? What about Bafongalapfo? What about all of them? Nelson. What about all of Mancho BBC? Penterence, all of those ones them. They don't catch this boy. The lawyer them they don't do a good job. A family them too, they don't can stand talk for public. Campaign. Cry sute, they can't live the one, they're saying a shame. The university Sesep dan put out statement for talk say this boy then they be inside their custody, Cameroon military custody. Ma play the video of their family.
We are like 3 times for say we see even the Jires. May it tell we whether the thing where they talk now true or not lie, they know the agreement we see begin. Don't finally would they so family don't be confused. Family don't be confused. One say may they give our corpse for we. May we go bury him. Now our a funeral program, it don't upset, it don't spoil, we don't know. So we don't really find person where go do the autopsy. Sometimes they don't government define and since they never first see them. We don't get person. May they release our corpse. May we take them. We go. We are like 3 times for say we see.
So now the family this they don't cry. They're picking away Cameroon military. They don't kill them. Lie for their head. Finally, they don't release this case. Now the Jires don't come out. They don't release it. So all that story where they be talking a lie. Imagine the cops for that Fontera University student. Moja can't stand on top his head, stand on top his chest, pick away they don't kill him, torture and kill him. Where is the justice? The Moja they free, eh? Nobody will touch it. They even threaten the lawyer, they made a no call a name. If they free, you don't go catch my picking so can kill him. Make video with him. And you work free. They claim to fight Amazonia. If we no fight these people, that means we decrease. That means we decrease. No normal human being. And for those who they take this struggle like play, those who they take this struggle like a social media experiment, they see how they can talk with the fight for people. The way that is what the fight now for these people then. because now people they come up from my side. Maybe say that for I dey fight the same way I fight for Manu people, the same way I fight for people that for Fontem and everywhere, because all of us we come from one territory. The former British Southern Cameroons, we are all Anglophones. We share an identity, a unique identity, where even if the poor BSSF that acknowledge them, say we are unique people, they don't try to assimilate we, so they know we. How can somebody even chop money over these people that blood? How can somebody even do? So when I see we fight these things, some person go kind of talk some kind of rubbish them. But now the people in this way are the look am, now the people that this are the fight for. Now they give me the energy for continue, because I can't sit down and watch this thing without doing something about it. I can't. It's very painful. We must fight. We must do whatever it takes to free ourselves from this pain that the Cameroon government have been imputing in our heart. Right from the start, 60 years ago, since we came into this union with them, they have been torturing us, killing us, humiliating us, stripping us from our identity, stripping us from all the protections that are even guaranteed in their own constitution and their international obligations. What human being? Tell me, what human? Just give me an example. Who can accept this thing? Who can accept it? Nobody. So we must do what it takes to free our people. We must fight to free our people. So God bless you all. We'll continue to highlight this issue and call out our people who, by their silence, are complicit and facilitating the slaughtering of their own people for their own personal benefit. And for all COM people, if you are in any COM group and you cannot talk about your queen mother who have been killed, you can't talk about it, then I don't see any reason why you should even carry that name in COM. We should end the whole issue about villages. Because for what purpose do they serve? What purpose do they serve? It's like you are in abroad, going to party and spending money and enjoying your life when your mother is in coma in hospital and they don't have money to pay for hospital bills. And you are there thinking you are living a life. We don't have anything to live for if our own parents, our own mothers are being killed in this manner. We have to go and we have to fight. And it's very, very deep emotional for me. It's very, very, very painful in my heart going through all these things again. And I don't want to have a breakdown again on a live show about the pain that our people feel. For all the families, we are together. We will fight until victory is attained for our people. God bless you all and good night.